What's up, YouTube? I am Ramon Garcia and welcome to my channel. Yes, welcome to my channel. I appreciate you guys tuning in and watching my videos. I'm hoping that everything that I've been talking about has helped or will help someone out there who may be in a rut, who may be stuck. Today we're going to talk about inspections, right? Inspecting your units, whether it's a condo, whether it's an apartment, a single family home, whatever you're renting, you're inspecting pretty much. Okay, I wasn't much of an inspector. I didn't really go into my units when I started in the business, and I don't do it now. I didn't really have the time because I was buying property after property after property. I was investing, I was rehabbing, I was doing a lot of the work myself. Excuse me, and I didn't really have the time to go and inspect these units. My thing was, you know what? I'm gonna take every unit, prep it out, fix it up, gut it out, new plumbing, new electrical, new heating, new fixtures, new appliances, and it really shouldn't be any problems. New flooring, hardwood floorings, tile, tubs, tile bathrooms. I mean, I didn't think there was a need for me to inspect. And I'm one who I don't like to bother tenants, so to speak. I wait for them. If there's an issue, they get on the phone and call me. I don't condone inspections. It's a good thing if you're able to do them or you want to do them. If you're starting off in the business and you have time, it's good. I know people. I know friends, investors who do it. Some do it monthly. I know some who do it quarterly and maybe twice a year or once a year, but they do inspections. And it's all on you, the individual. Okay, I just didn't want to. I didn't feel there was a need for me to go into these apartments and inspect on a monthly basis because I knew how I prep my units because I did them myself pretty much. With the help, of course, of my dad and who was in the business, and he was a carpenter by trade. My brother is a licensed plumber, and now my son, my 28-year-old son, is a licensed HVAC guy. So, I got all the, you know what I mean. Everything we do new, and there really shouldn't be a need for an inspection unless the tenants are wrecking the unit, which you're going to get some type of complaint down the road from the upstairs or downstairs tenants saying, hey, these folks are ruckus, they're ruining your. I mean, it's happened with me. I got to stop for a minute and tell you that everything I have been speaking about has been based on my past experiences being involved in as an investor. Okay, I didn't take any classes. I wasn't really taught by anyone. Everything was through learning experiences, boots on the ground, sweat, blood, tears, struggles. Okay, I'm a type of guy who just jumped into this once I figured out this niche and I fell in love with it. I knew this was my passion, and so I was a worker. I was working around the clock to get to where I needed to get to because I knew that I had invested my money. I didn't want to lose my money. I had my family that was depending on me, and I wanted to succeed. And the only way to succeed is to put the hustle in. Okay, a lot of folks get into this business, and I bought a house from a guy. He owned it for 3 months, a 3-family. For 3 months, he owned it, and he's like, I'm not doing it. I can't do this because it takes a lot. It takes a lot of hustle, and so you have to be willing to take on what comes your way in this business. It's very, very important. So I just wanted to point that out. Everything I've done, everything I'm talking about is based on my experiences. I've been through it. A friend has been through it, or I'm going through it, whatever the case may be. So I just wanted to point that out. So so going back to inspections. So I don't condone it. If you want to do them, fine. It's a good way, especially if you're a new investor. It's a good way to get in there and communicate with your tenants and build a relationship with your tenants. I used to collect my rents in person when I started the business. So every month I was at the properties. Every single month I was at the properties. And what I did was, and this is considered an inspection, when I went and collected rents, if I went once or twice, first, second, third floor, they always pay different dates, right? So you go 2-3 times a month. I would go in the basement, check for leaks, usually when there's a leak in the apartment, in the house, a toilet leak, a faucet, you're going to hear water running. So usually I'd stand there for 15, 20, 25 minutes. And if there was water running, I knew there was an issue, and then I addressed it. So I would check the property, the exterior, which is probably the most important, because your neighbors will call. You got the blight units in certain towns who go out and inspect neighborhoods, and you don't want any problems with that. So it's good to go and inspect. Okay, if you get your rentals through the mail or through some type of other platform, then maybe you should consider doing inspection maybe quarterly or twice a year. But I really rely on the tenant, and it's worked for me to get on the phone and say, "Hey, Ramon, the toilet's leaking, the roof is leaking. I got a stain on my roof. I got a stain in the bathroom," and I'll send someone over there. I used to go over there and address the issues. So that's pretty much it with inspections. I don't want to dwell on this too much. It's very simple, cut and dry. I think it's a good thing. It's a good thing because again, like I said, you build that relationship with your tenants, and they see you. I don't like to bother my tenants. I tell them when I rent them, I'm like, look, if there's an issue, call me. You have an apartment. This is your home. I let them know you live here. This is your home. Please do. I mean, as long as you're not tearing walls down and breaking stuff, and this is your home. Feel free to put up picture frames and decorate. And if you want to paint a wall, I let them do it. It's just, I want them to feel like it's their home. And that's worked for me, folks. It really has. It's worked for me throughout the years. I don't like bothering the tenants unless there's an emergency. I do have on my leases, I put in there that if there's an emergency, I have the right to go to the unit. I don't think I've ever done that once, to be honest with you. I can't remember the last time I did that. So, that's pretty much it, folks. Cut and dry. You want to do inspections, go right ahead. There's nothing wrong with it. But if you can take that time and buy another property, or do something to put money together to buy another property, or go address another issue that's like more important. Don't go crazy with inspections. That's what my whole point is. If you have the time, fine. New investors, good thing to do. But as you'll see, as you're in this business long, as you continue doing this business, you're gonna find that I don't think they're really that necessary, to be honest with you. And you could use that time to do something more productive. And what I did was, build my portfolio. Took that time and rehab properties and bought more properties. I went to look at properties, knocking on doors. Hey, you want to sell your house? And I got a lot more content on that. Those are other videos, but that's what I use my time more. I use my time more productively. So that's it. If you like this content, smash the like button. Please subscribe to my channel. And also feel free to share this to your friends, families, or anybody who's in the investing business as a landlord. I think it could be very helpful. Bring them on board. There's a lot more coming. Thanks for watching YouTube. Peace out.